Hi, hello. The reason I'm recording this video is to speak about procrastination. And this is something that I spend a lot of time thinking about, not exactly this video, but procrastination in general. This is something that I've been learning over the past several years. And there are certain things. For example, today, I really felt like lazy, not doing many things. It's Sunday, and in the morning I did my run, but that's it. I mean, since then I thought like, okay, I will go on my website, do some work on the website. I will be productive in general, or I should be productive, but I'm not. And I'm sure that these are some kind of things that often happen to you as well. So what can you do about it? And this is the reason I'm actually recording this video. I'm being productive in the end. So how did I get there? So what I noticed is that I was sitting at a computer. You might be familiar with this situation. And as I was sitting at the computer, I spent, well, at least 2 or 3 hours really watching video on YouTube. And they were like learning videos, something that I learned also watching this, but still it is procrastination because you could be learning all day, all night, but if you don't take any action, it's if the knowledge is not supported by the action, then I mean it's not to no avail. And therefore, when I noticed these things, I stopped myself. Took a deep breath. I released this tension that I had. One of the things that I noticed that is a pattern in me, that when I'm sitting at the desk behind the computer and I start fidgeting with my legs, it's usually when I know I should do something and I don't do it. So now I'm already quite aware of that when I do these things. So then I take a deep breath or release it. And I was thinking like, well, if I'm not going to do anything, and at that point I knew I was not going to do that. I was not going to be productive. I mean, rather go eat or sleep or do something that is productive from a different perspective. So I went and I did a little bit of exercise, like push-ups, which always gets me into the moods, like running, whatever physical activity, and this happens, I mean, with people in general. That's why exercise is good. But to get back to the point is that by making a conscious decision not to be productive or uh, not to work, let's say, not to work, not to invest energy in the business, was actually freeing. And by releasing this tension that I had built up in myself, I was able to start and record this video. So this is something that you might want to experiment with yourself, because you don't want to be stuck in the middle. Like on one side, what often happens with people is that they know, or they say I should do something, but then they are like in the place of doubt when they don't do, but neither they do. So it's like they are somewhere in the middle, and this is very energy consuming. It's wasting your energy, that's one thing, and it's also detrimental to your self-esteem. And building self-esteem takes a lot of time and practice. So if you want to build your self-esteem, you need to follow certain, make some discipline, also to not sabotage yourself. And this was the question that I had in my mind when I decided to release this tension and decided not to be productive, because this makes me actually in control and feel good about what I was going to do. So I released this tension, and that allowed me to be productive in the end. So it's a little bit of hack, tip, or whatever, something that you might want to experiment with. And I think I got my point across, so I will say goodbye to you. and have a productive day, or rest, whatever you want.